This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for October 9th, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 1.61 points or 0.4% and closed at 404.9. Total trade volume was up with 61,135 shares changing hands at a total value of 312 million real or over $77,000. On the main board, 3 stocks were up. Leading the market was Akleda Bank, up 0.88% or 60 real to 6,840 real per share, followed by Royal Group Phnom Penh SCZ, which rose 0.49% or 10 real to 2,060 real per share. Cam GSM was also up 10 real to 2,440 real per share. On the downside, the Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority was down 0.32% or 20 real to 6,140 real per share, followed by Phnom Penh Autonomous Port, which dropped 0.29% or 40 real to 13,560 real per share. Grand Twins International was also down 20 real to 7,080 real per share. Meanwhile, Sihanoukville Autonomous Port, Pestec Cambodia, and MJQ Education stayed flat. Over on the growth board, JS Land was up 2.94% or 80 real to 2,800 real per share, while DBD Engineering stayed flat at 2,030 real per share. Akleda Bank once again recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 32,701 shares changing hands at a total value of 224.7 million real or over $56,000, approximately 53% of the total trade volume on Thursday. Royal Group Phnom Penh SCZ recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 13,366 shares changing hands at a total value of 27.3 million real or nearly $7,000, about 22% of the total trade volume on October 9th. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD weakened slightly to 4,016 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 98.97. Looking at global commodities, oil prices were little changed on Thursday as investors weighed a ceasefire deal in Gaza that could ease geopolitical tensions in the Middle East against stalled peace talks in Ukraine that could sustain sanctions on Russia and curb its exports. Brent crude futures were up 13 cents to 66.38 US dollars a barrel. US West Texas Intermediate crude was up 11 cents to 62.66 US dollars. Gold prices held above the $4,000 level as investors assessed the ceasefire deal in Gaza, while broader geopolitical and economic uncertainty alongside expectations for US rate cuts sustained bullish sentiment for the metal. Spot gold was steady at 4,035.70 US dollars per ounce. US gold futures for December delivery fell 0.4% to 4,055.20 US dollars. Bullion crossed the $4,000 per ounce level for the first time on Wednesday, hitting a record high of 4,059.05 US dollars. US stock futures were little changed on Thursday following a record-setting trading session amid optimism for further interest rate cuts from the US Federal Reserve. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, contracts tied to the S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, and Dow Jones Industrial Average hovered just above the flat line. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for October 9th.